Yo, I'm gonna step out, call my mom real quick. Alright. Everything okay?
Yeah. Everything's great.
What is it, Joey?
Yeah, how you doing, Miranda? I hope everything's good with you, the baby, your baby's father. I hope everything's peachy. I'm just calling because I want to talk to my son. So I'm sure Family Court informed you that I'm allowed to call my son when I want to check in on him. You know what I mean? So maybe you could just put him on the phone.
Yeah, I'd let you talk to him. No problem with that, but he's napping right now.
So is that going to be the excuse moving forward now every time that I call? Because I haven't really abused the privilege or anything like that. I think I call at reasonable times, and I do want to talk to my son when I call, because I only get to see him twice a month. Don't think that's fair to me, but it is what it is. So is this going to be the excuse moving forward? Every time I call, he's either napping or he's sitting in front of a screen or something?
I really don't have time for this with a newborn in the house. I can FaceTime you and show you that Junior is napping if that's what you want me to do. I have no reason to lie. I wouldn't have picked up the phone if that was the case.
Nah, it's fine. You don't gotta FaceTime me. That's really okay. But there were times where I called and you didn't answer. And that's a little problematic when we have a custody agreement and I'm calling to speak to my son and I don't even get a response or a text saying this or that. I can't talk right now, blah, blah, blah. When I call, I expect to talk to my son. I'm not calling to chit-chat with you or anything like that. So please return the calls, pick up when I call.
Yeah, because okay. The first time you called was directly after I had given the agent my number and I was off about to do something. The other time that you called was at 9 p.m. when everyone's about to go to sleep. I have no problem answering the phone and letting you talk to Junior, but it's gotta be at a reasonable time.
You see, that's where you're getting a little complicated. Because what you consider reasonable may not be reasonable for my schedule. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be complicated, but don't throw out that reasonable word because your schedule's different from mine. You get what I mean? Do I have to explain it further?
Okay, you are being difficult. You are being confrontational and argumentative right now. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. If our schedules are different, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to wake up in the middle of the night to let you FaceTime Junior.
Yeah, it's all good. When he wakes up, call me back so I can talk to my son. Thank you.
Okay, one thing we're not going to do is give me orders on when I need to call you back, this and that. Okay, it doesn't work like that. We still have a custody agreement and two separate lives. I'm not going to jump through hoops just because you want to...
What's the matter? By the way, I scroll online and somehow I always come across your profile, even though I have you blocked on like all my accounts. Still see stuff. Wish I didn't, but whatever. And I saw you doing your newborn photos with your new baby and stuff. And I just want to make sure, like, post whatever you want about your baby in your life. Overshare, do what you need. But please don't be posting my son the same way you post stuff like that. Because, I don't want my son's life out there like that.
Okay, now I know what this is about. You're just jealous because I'm taking newborn photos with my newborn, which you shouldn't be jealous because we're divorced, not your kid. That's what it's about. You're angry. I just posted that like 5 minutes ago and suddenly, coincidentally, you're calling me.
Leave my baby's mother alone, you scumbag. It's not about that. I just, I see your newborn photos and yeah, of course I remember the times that we had newborn photos for Junior, and yeah, it drums up memories. It makes me kind of sick to my stomach to see that you're doing it with someone else, but that doesn't matter. I'm talking more about, your habit of posting on social media every little update, your little paternity test results, like, not even gonna get into that. I just worry that you're gonna, do the same thing with my son. We share custody. Not both parents want the kid's life out there. Do you know what I'm saying? You may want to post his face everywhere like that, but I make a conscious effort to not post him on a million different things. Even when we have scenes together, it's from behind. Do you know what I'm saying?
This is absolutely ridiculous and has nothing to do with you talking to Junior, so goodbye.
Post my kid's stupid newborn photos. No one wants to see that garbage. Post overshare your life. To post every update like people care like that. Hey, baby.
What on earth were you yelling about while you were talking to your mother in there?
Oh, again, you heard me? You know how my mom got out of that mental health facility and all that? And she dealing with a million doctors, and I was talking to one of the doctors because I don't like the medication she's on. You know, we had an argument about, like, I don't think she should be on this or whatever.
Oh, I get that. You know, back in the day, my dad used to have a lot of health issues, and we wound up changing his doctors, so maybe you just need to change your doctors.
You know, speaking of, like, high tension things and stuff, I was talking to my friend, you know, the friend with the ex-wife situation, and he's pissed off that now, you know, he's doing the phone calls. You know, I gave him the advice you gave me. You know, phone calls to see his son, and he's pissed off that she's ignoring his phone calls, won't even let him talk to his son. So he's probably gonna have to go back to court at some point and change that custody agreement to include mandatory phone calls or something.
I don't know the details of his custody agreement, but I always believe both parents should be able to talk to their kid whenever they want to talk to them over the phone.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said to him. I said that. See, what did I say? He's already abusing the phone call privileges. Next thing you know, he's going to be calling on Christmas Eve at midnight.
So you know what? If this is how it's going to be, and he's going to pull this every time, just trick me into picking up so we can argue, then I'm not picking up. That's it.
It's just annoying because we're supposed to be looking forward to newborn photos. We shouldn't have this man on our mind. Okay, I want to be excited about these photos.
I am excited. That phone call did not ruin my mood or anything. It just bounced off of me. I think he's just jealous that we're taking newborn photos and he's forgotten in the dust.
What I don't get is he took newborn photos also with you back in the day. So what is there to be jealous about?
Look, you don't think like him. A lot of men don't. But he's bitter and insecure. And when he sees that I'm happy, it bothers him because he's not happy. And I wish I didn't have to think that way, but that's how he thinks. And, you know, he supposedly has me blocked on everything, yet he still sees everything, so I don't know.
I guess I just don't want him crashing our newborn photo session or something. You know how things always go wrong.
Okay, I understand you're upset, but he's not going to crash our newborn photos. He doesn't know where it is. He doesn't know when it is. My post was vague. I shouldn't have even posted it. I'm just going to be careful from now on.
Anyway, can you believe we're already taking newborn photos of this little one? I really feel like the nurse just handed her to me yesterday. And we're taking photos with her.
Would you mind if we added Junior to one of the newborn photos, just so we have a photo of both of them?
Miranda, why would I be opposed to that? Why would I have an issue with that?
I don't know. He represents...
Stop. You know I love Junior just as much as Charlotte.
I know you don't care. I know you're not going to help me, Ma, but I don't know why I still care about things like seeing Miranda post that she's taking newborn photos. I don't know why I get, like, so possessive that no, that was our thing, you know? Like, we took newborn photos together. Now you're doing with some other goof, with some other baby. Like, it just stings. And I know she does it to piss me off. I know she knows I'm creeping her every day. And she makes those posts just for me. I know it. If you want my honest opinion, it's because you messed up and you wish you could undo certain things. Of course, there are parts of your marriage and parts of Miranda I could not stand. But I think you regret a lot, and you're just gonna have to live with that regret and stop looking at her life. Forget about me for a second. Just forget about me for a second, right? What has Miranda done for Junior ever since Charlotte's been born? Newborn in the picture, new baby with a new dude, right? What about Junior now? Huh? Like, that upsets me. Here I am trying to call my son. She's ignoring my calls. I don't see her posting nothing about Junior. I'm not siding with her when I say this, although she's made efforts to allow me to see my grandson, but what's there for her to do for Junior right now? Now, don't stick up for her. He's being forgotten. That's what's happening. That's what no one's realizing. It's that she's forgetting that she has a son. And down the line, I bet, as she has this new life with Brian, if she has more kids with this lucky and fertile dude, if she has more kids with him, their life is gonna get bigger. She's gonna start resenting Junior. She's gonna look at Junior and see my face and hate him. That's not a household I want my son to be in. Or do you just feel forgotten, Joey? Maybe it's not Junior that's being forgotten, but you. If I see my son twice a month for a few hours. If I want to call my son, wait, welfare checks. Yeah, you did that a lot, right? Yeah, check on your kid. Well, look, the only thing I can say about the phone calls is you don't want to get carried away with it and push your luck and get on the wrong side of the family court, people, because you are my son and you inherit certain traits from me, and I did have a problem with the welfare checks at one point. The only one I need to remember me is me. I remember me. That's I don't need no one to remember me. I don't need my wife to sit around and have a seance for my memories and nothing. I don't need her to book newborn photos. I would never do newborn photos with anyone else. If I had a baby with Kendra, I wouldn't be doing newborn photos. I wouldn't be doing, because I had that already with a wife. I didn't forget her. I did not forget her. She forgets me. I know what you're thinking. And stop. Don't do that. You keep saying you've changed, so don't act like me back in the day. Hey, don't just like pin it on me that I'm gonna do a welfare check just for the kicks of it, okay? And I am changing. I have not missed the child support payment. I have not missed the supervised visit without a car. Okay, I've Ubered. I've made my. Don't accuse me of doing something I haven't done yet. But I'm saying, if I'm worried about my son and she don't answer my calls in our custody agreement, I have a right to worry about my kid. If I want to call for a welfare check and check on my son because I can't reach him, I'm gonna do that. But don't make it seem like I'm just doing it for fun. I don't want to do that. I would never. I don't like involving police.
Well, the photographer should be here any minute. It's nice that she comes here and sets things up.
Yeah, it's actually a very convenient idea for newborn photography, because who wants to bring their newborn somewhere? It's so convenient that she just brings her props here and her equipment here.
I have a feeling you're going to be opposed to this idea, but I keep thinking about it. You're her mom. You know, you should be in at least one photo just for memories.
That's sweet, but I don't really like myself right now. I still haven't put myself back together since having a baby. My hair's a mess. My midsection is big back. I feel like I have 9 chins. I can't look at myself in photos right now.
I know you're not going to listen to me, but everything you just said is completely untrue. I see none of that, but I can't make you see that. And I really don't think Charlotte would care when she gets older about your 9 chins, which you don't have, but I just think you'll regret it, that's all.
I would, but I really just am not feeling myself. One day, you, me, Junior, Charlotte will take family photos, I promise.
All right, fair enough. There she is.
Hi guys, how's everyone doing?
Hey, call me crazy, but aren't you the nurse that was in labor and delivery with her?
Yeah, I work at the hospital. I work at the OBGYN office, but I also moonlight as a photographer, so... Wow, small world. It's really great to see you. I see little Charlotte has grown up so much since I last saw her. Yeah, every day she's coming a long way. She no longer has that low blood sugar problem. She's just a healthy baby now. We're blessed. Oh, that's great to hear. Let's get some photos taken.
This is really great. I never knew having photos of your kid taken could be so much fun.
Yeah, and she's not even crying. Junior cried the whole time, like all the props, everything. He just would not stop.
I love you, Miranda.
I love you more, Brian. You've really made all my dreams come true.
You don't want to answer me? Then you gotta answer the police. Because I'm worried about my son and I'm calling for a welfare check.
You can answer them.